No problem. You are welcome, my friend. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Omar, how are you? You are live on YouTube now.
Yes, no problem, no problem.
How I can help you, Omar? What do you want to say to us about the topic we are speaking about? I don't know if you are watching with us. Your prophet, he said
yes,
that the black stone have eyes, have a tongue. What do you think?
Yes, I'm just I was on the YouTube on my computer, so I will just load down the volume so I can hear you and talk a little bit better.
Yeah, mute YouTube, please, and focus with me here. You can keep YouTube running, so you can see the screen, because I'm going to show you a hadith about your prophet. He said, if you don't mind.
And okay. I'm gonna mute it and I'm gonna watch the screen.
All right. This is the hadith. Your prophet, he said that the black stone is going to witness for you in the day of judgment. Is going to have a tongue, is going to have eyes, and is going to talk. What do you say?
Like you mean is about the like when the world ends, or
yes, in the day of resurrection, at the end, at the end, day of resurrection. So the black stone is going to have eyes, is going to have tongue, and is going to speak. What do you say about that?
In which hadith?
This is Jami' al-Tirmidhi.
Jami' al-Tirmidhi. Is it hadith like the real hadith, because it's many hadith in a different
my friend,
way.
Jami' al-Tirmidhi is one of the authentic 6 books of hadith. There is 6 writers. According to you are Sunni, right? Aren't you Sunni?
Yes, I'm Sunni.
Okay, so you are a Muslim Sunni. That's a Jami' al-Tirmidhi. There is 6 authentic books of hadith, which is not those are not the only authentic, but the most top authentic books are the 6 books. One of them is Jami' al-Tirmidhi. So now what we would do? Did your prophet kiss the black stone? Did your prophet kiss the black stone?
No, I don't know if the black stones get eye and that, but the hadith is like I'm unsure about the hadith. Like I more believe in the Quran and not so.
Okay,
really
you know what, Omar, you sound a very nice guy, and I will make just a change just for your sake. All right, I want you to take advantage of this call, and there's like hundreds of people listening to you. Most of them, they are Christians. You tell me how you can how you want to convert me to Islam. I want to learn from Islam from you. What would make Islam a good religion to make me believe in Islam or Allah or Muhammad? How you can do that? Go ahead.
It just because like in the Quran, in the Quran, the community in Islam is it's some people who explain it or make it in a bad way. For example, ES theories and stuff like that, because everyone make its own definition. If you understand me. And when they make a one definition and another one make a one definition, define it in a different way, then they make it a bad picture about Islam. It's the same with Christianity, because Christianity, for example, they make a bad image about Catholic and everything like that. So it depends which kind of person you are and how you understand things.
Okay, I want you to Omar, I want you to paint for me a good image of Islam. I don't want the ugly image. I want you to give me a good image. What is good in the Quran, as an example? What is, here we go, the Quran is in the front of us. What is good in this book? Is anything good? Like what?
I'm not that educated, but what is good is you have to pray to God and believe in Allah, and you have Ramadan.
How you pray to God?
Which is good.
How you pray to God in Islam?
You have a mat, or stay on it and read Quran.
Okay,
It's a different position.
do you know Al-Fatiha? Do you know Al-Fatiha?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the prayer you pray 5 times a day, right? You recite Al-Fatiha. Okay, Al-Fatiha.
Yes, 5 times
This
in a
is
day.
your best prayer. It's cursing the Christians and the Jews. How this is good to pray to Allah, but you cannot pray to Allah without cursing us. It says in verse number 7,
Uh-huh.
the way of those whom you have bestowed your grace, not the way of those who earned your anger or cursed, nor those who they went astray. Who are those who went astray and the one is cursed? The Jews and the Christians. The Jews are cursed, the Christians are the one
Mm-hmm.
who went astray. What kind of a prayer? You say to Allah, please, Allah, please, first thing in the morning. You say to Allah, please don't make us like the Jews and don't make us like the Christians. Please, Allah. What is that? How this can be a good prayer? You just said to me, some people they make a bad image of bad people, right? You said that to me that bad people they make garbage and they make bad image. Okay, why Allah He is asking you to pray like this, saying to you, don't make us please like the Christians, don't make us like the Jews. What's wrong?
Yeah, but like that when they say that, they say in Quran like when the Jewish or for example Christianity, like say those people who believe that it's the Holy Spirit and the Father and the Son is three gods and don't believe in them, because it's one God, just like what I mean.
Okay,
It's not saying
well,
like they are.
the Jews and the Christian they believe in one God. So what does have to do? And why he don't mention the Hindus as an example? Why Allah is so upset from the Jews and the Christian, but he is not upset from the Hindus, the Buddhas? I mean, they have hundreds of gods. How come only us, the Christian, the Jews, Muhammad, he focus on them? He never mention anyone else.
No, that's true, but this is those the Abraham religion.
What Islam have to do with the Abraham? And what is the Abraham religion? Can you tell me about it? What is Abraham religion?
The Abrahamian religion is like you believe in one God.
Abraham, he believe in one God.
Yeah, he believe in just one God.
Okay, well, as I know, well, Abraham.
It is what I learned.
No, what I know that Abraham in the Quran, he worshipped the moon, he worshipped the star, he worshipped the sun. Is that correct?
Yeah, can you show me proof for that?
Okay, I will ask our friends to help.
That he say I worship moon, I worship
this is Abraham.
stars and like that.
This is Abraham. It says, I remember when Abraham he said to his father Azar, do you take idols as ilah, as gods? Verily I see you people are manifest in error. And then he says, and when the night covered him over with the darkness, he saw a star. He said, this is my Allah, or this is my God. But when he said, I don't like the one who said. Have you ever heard of a story like this? Don't you see something silly here? Do you see a star before, Omar? Have you ever saw a star?
I have seen a star, but not.
Okay. Did you see a star and when you saw it, you said, this is my God?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
that
what kind of Abraham? This Abraham, when he saw the star, he said he liked the star and he says, this is my God. And then the star, he said, I don't like those who sit. What, he liked those who stand?
No.
So what does
not
that mean?
really, but
he don't. The reason he left he left the religion of worshiping the star because the star he set. Don't you find that this is stupid? Because in order to say such a thing, it's mean I never know before that the star disappear. So Abraham, he was living until he became a man, and then suddenly the star disappear. Like how this happened? I mean, how he made this discovery that the star disappear and decide to leave religion? Like he went in a debate, and the debate they told him, did you notice that the star disappear? And Abraham looked like, what? He disappear? I did not notice that. I'm going to leave this religion now. What do you think?
I don't want to go against like the religion, the Quran, because I believe in that. So, but this set you show me, it's It's like I don't know what to say about that. Really.
Okay, what about then Abraham, he saw the moon, and then he said, oh, this is more sexy. So he started saying, this is my Lord. But then when the moon set, he said, you know what, I'm not going to worship the moon, because he said, look, like Abraham, you have a problem with the one who set. So if the moon did not set, Abraham will be worshiping the moon until now. Okay, and then the moon is gone, so he don't like him. Then he saw the sun. When he saw the sun rising up, he said, this is my Lord, this is Akbar. He called him Akbar, like Allah. Huh? But when it set, he said, oh my people, I am indeed free from what you worship with Allah. How he knew about Allah suddenly? Like this, the sun set, suddenly right away he mentioned Allah. How this happen?
Yeah, and this is Quran, right?
Yeah, this is Quran. Yeah, this is the yellow pages.
No,
This is the yellow pages of Muhammad.
I don't know.
So what do you say, Omar? What do you think? You said you follow Abraham.
I don't know. Like
You said you follow Abraham. Abraham worshipped stars, worshipping moons, worshipping. How many stars you worship? Be honest with me, Omar.
I don't worship
Okay, okay.
stars.
Forget about Abraham. Forget about Abraham. I want to ask you about something. What the word Allah mean?
Allah, I mean, like the one.
The one. That's funny. Where do you get this from?
Yeah.
Where do you get this from? Allah mean the one? Did Allah he talk to you and he says Allah mean the one? Where can you show me the reference for this? Did Muhammad says Allah mean the one or something?
No, it's like my dad tell me that, because my dad is a sheikh. So.
Oh, your dad is a sheikh. Why you not let him talk to me then? Can I?
I'm not living by myself, so I don't live with him.
Can you ask him to talk to me, please? I mean, in the future, can you invite him to talk to me? I will speak to him with a lot of respect, no problem. Do he speak English or that?
Okay, I can tell him.
Do he speak English?
But I have always have one question for you, because I've watched video for many years.
You watch my videos for many years? You watch my videos for many years?
Yeah, I watch your videos for like most of them, so I'm very impressed.
For how many years you watch my videos, Omar? For how many years you watched them?
Like it was almost 2 years ago.
2 years ago. I wasn't born 2 years ago. Anyway, it's okay. So what do you think? Yeah, because Muhammad, he was born 4 years after his father's death. I mean, why is this a surprise? Maybe it happened to me too. I mean, have you ever heard of a guy he is born 4 years after his father's death? Anyway,
yes, but
what?
The one Christianity better than Islam.
It's not about it's better or not better. There's only either it's a true belief or it's not a true belief. If a Christianity is false, that will not make it better than anyone. Anyway, it's false, then. If Islam is false, it's false. We are not here in competition which ice cream is better. So either Islam is a true religion or a Christianity is true religion, or maybe both of them are not true. But that will not change anything. You know, I'm trying to find out from you how you follow such a mad religion. This is a mad religion. Okay, let me ask you. You heard your prophet saying that if you go to heaven, Allah will give you a lot of women and they will be virgin. Is that correct?
Exactly. It's 70.
Okay. Be honest with me, Omar. Do you like to have virgin women? Be honest with me? Do you like to have those virgin women?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. What if they are old? But yet they are virgin, because the Quran, you know, like, I mean, it might be they are virgin, but they might be very, very old. What do you think?
Yeah, but I don't know where they say they are old or they are young.
What if they are? What if they are young and virgin but ugly?
It depends if you are attractive or not.
Okay. What about those virgins? You know, they are like not even they are not even females. What if they are like something scary? I mean, they might have a private part like a female, but they not, because those are in the sky. They are not here, and that like us. Correct? We don't know what they are.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, so why Allah is promising me a lot of those versions? What exactly the purpose of that? He's trying to tempt me, you think, sexually? He's saying to me, if you obey me, if you do things as I told you, I will treat you like a kid. I will give you a Barbie, and in this case, I will give you 72 Barbie. Do you think this is the scenario? You think you are a bunch of idiots, and we are kids? He can tempt us by a bunch of vaginas.
Uh, I don't know, but yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. Now it makes me like this is like more a fantasy, you know?
Okay, so here we go. We are getting closer, me and you, to understand each other. It's a more as a fantasy.
Yeah,
So don't you think that the one who is claiming to be God, yet he's talking as a porn star, as like a porn station fantasy? Don't you think that the one who speak to my fantasy, he is satanic? Because how Satan he tempt people, sex, money, correct? Do we agree, correct?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Allah is the same. Allah is the same as Satan. He promised you, if you do this and this to me, I will give you out of vagina. Okay, well, Shaitan, he can promise me more vagina. How we know that Allah himself is not Shaitan? How we know that Allah himself is not the Shaitan himself?
That's true. But what you say about that? You know that thing. You know, Shaitan doesn't bend down for the people, and Allah said, "You go down to
Okay,
earth.
no
I
problem.
kick you out."
This is the good question. This is the proof that Shaitan is a victim. Because why Allah, he is the angels, they said accusation to Adam, correct?
Yeah,
Okay, so why Allah asking the Shaitan to bow down?
because you know, like those other angels who like show respect for his
No,
people,
but you see, let
for
me
his
let me
followers.
Omar, let me explain to you. You are me and you, we are in the room in the front of Allah,
Mhm.
and you are the one who made a mistake against Allah. Shouldn't he ask you to
Yeah,
bow down? Not me. It's not me. I did not do anything. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah. But
so
it is like you know, he is like explaining. He's complaining to God to say, "Why do you make me in like in a fire, you know,
mm. Yeah, but this is not.
and you
You
make
see,
those
no,
other
not only
in
this. No. You see,
like
if you think about it, first of all, how God he ordered angels to bow down to Adam. First, this is not right. That's mean
mhm.
angels are sinners, and this is against the nature of the angels according to Quran, Islam. So when you obey, why? Because the angels, they said Adam will commit sin. He will do bloodshed. Allah told them, you know not what I know. So here the angels accusing Adam, and this is why Allah supposedly ordered them to bow down to Adam. But then he asking, he obey, read with me, and we order, and we said to the angels, prostrate yourself. And then he said, except Shaitan. But this is stupid, and I will tell you why. You know that Shaitan is not an angel, don't you?
No, he's not the angel.
Okay, so I say all cats say meow, and the dog he did not say meow. Why I will be upset from the dog? They are cats. Angels are angels. This guy is not an angel. He's a genie. Allah he ordered the angels to bow down. Why he is upset from Shaitan? Did he order Shaitan to bow down too? No. It says we order the angels to bow down.
No.
So this is here a mistake. Because if the Shaitan is not an angel, then how I can accept this to be true if Islam believe that Satan is an angel, like in Christianity. Satan in Christianity is a fallen angel. In Islam he's a genie, he's not an angel. So I order all the cats to say meow except Shaitan, he say oh. So he's a dog, they are cats. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So here the author of the Quran, he made a stupid mistake. Secondly, if you read with me, uh, when Shaitan
Yes.
when Shaitan he disobey Allah he kick him out of heaven, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then how Shaitan come back to heaven and he whisper to them?
You mean he get kicked out before?
Yeah, he was kicked out
Like
before. Yeah, exactly, exactly. He was kicked out before, before he whispered to them.
before he get he like being a snake in paradise.
Yeah, he, the second he, uh, he disobeyed Allah from bowing down to Adam. Allah, he said to
Mm-hmm.
him, "Get out of here,"
Yes,
get out of
exactly.
here.
And he
Okay,
came back.
okay. So how he will come? How he will come back? Here we go. Read with me. This is the chapter 7. Allah said to Iblis,
Mm-hmm.
"Get down from this." From what? From paradise. You see the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now Allah, he told him get down, correct? Okay. So now after that
Yes.
Allah, he said to Adam, "Oh Adam," read with me, verse number 19. "Oh Adam, you and your wife
Uh-huh.
go have fun in the garden," correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then the verse after it, Shaitan, he whispered to them. How? Shaitan is really
Yeah.
hard. Shaitan, he cannot get in. Even the Quran says if Shaitan tried to get in even close to the heaven to spy, Allah will shoot his ass with the stars, shooting stars.
Mm.
Hmm?
Yeah, but don't you think? I don't know. Maybe Allah let him in again
No,
to
where it says
make the
no,
test
no, 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 no,
for
no, no, no,
Adam.
no, 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 no. You see, not only he said to him, get out of this with this grace and expelled. That's it. Don't you Muslim? You say if Allah says something is going, say B is going to be.
Yes.
Okay, where in the Quran it says Allah he let him get in again? That's not true. Nowhere it says that. This is the same story in front of us, the same page. Allah told him get in, and then the verse after it, Allah said to Adam, go and live in the garden, you and your wife. And then the verse after it, Shaitan, he whispered to them.
Yeah, I don't.
I was thinking maybe Shaitan, he made a key for the heaven, like when during the time he was there. Maybe like he talked to the guards, he took he make a copy of the key. What do you think? And he got back after he was kicked out. Shaitan is a bad boy, it might happen. Like, your dad, he says to you, don't drive my car. You go and you take the keys and you
Yeah.
make a copy in Walmart and you come back and your dad is snoring, you take the car. I did that before, by the way. My car, he used to have a donkey and he used to lock it, and I stole the key. So I took the donkey from him during night time just to show the girls, show them like I have a big donkey. So now here Shaitan is kicked out, and now Shaitan is coming back again. But how this happened, this is proven that the Quran is a false book.
Yeah, but I don't know what to say. If this is the correct translation.
Oh, this is not correct translation. What translation you like? I speak Arabic. Arabic is my first language, no problem. It says فَوَسْوَسَ لَهُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ. By the way, I like the word waswasa. I mean, look at this word. This word alone,
Yeah.
we can make a song from it. Waswasa. What do you think about this word in Arabic? Waswasa. I mean, like it's like susu susu. Okay, so فَوَسْوَسَ لَهُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ لِيُبْدِي لَهُم مَا. So the translation we can say is very close, accurate. Yeah. Not
Yes.
bad, not bad. So you can change the translation. I don't care. I mean, you can change the translation.
But what is like what means like exactly?
Like when supposed to like whisper, but in a bad way. Like you start repeating something you want somebody to do, like but something evil, So, but this is so usually we say the word waswasa with something evil have to do with Satan. Yeah. So it's like whispering, but like repeating an order for you to do, but for something bad, like eating the cookies of your mom. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
what do you think about cookies, Omar?
Cookies.
Yeah. Did Allah promise us cookies in the heaven?
Yeah, and honey too. Honey.
No, He did not promise us cookies. Where? I never saw the verse promise us. Yeah, the promise of Allah, the food of Allah is It's very weird. I mean, do you know that the only meat we will eat in the heaven is the meat of birds?
No, where is it?
Okay, what do you know about the heaven? What you will eat in the heaven?
I know it's like you live without end, and you can get anything you want.
Hmm. Well, here we go. This is chapter 56, verse number 21. The only meat you will eat there is a bird meat. No chicken, no turkey, no salmon, no fish, nothing. I mean, what is that? I mean, this is a very boring small buffet. And then what? What do you think about the little boys who they are going to go around you in the heaven? Do you like boys? Omar, be honest with me.
It's like
Do you like boys?
no,
So why Allah promising me boys who they are very pretty and they are like pearls?
I don't know.
Do you like child abuse, Omar? Do you like to have little boys? They are your slaves for eternity?
No, that is more
Be honest with me.
homosexuality.
Be honest with me. Isn't it disgusting?
Yeah, if I be true, yeah.
Okay, so what kind of God he promised me 80,000 little boy who they are very pretty supposedly and they are very white. What is that? And they supposedly the Muslim they claim those are not for sex, they will serve us. What kind of God he will abuse 80,000 little child to make you happy, and how that can make you happy?
I don't know. It's more sexually.
Yeah, so this is cannot be from God, Omar.
Yeah,
So what do you think, Omar? Shouldn't you leave?
but
Shouldn't you leave Islam? I see that I smell like you are almost out of Islam. Look like you are going, you are agreeing with me without noticing that this is disgusting. What do you think?
yeah, like I have. I'm thinking about questioning many things on.
Hmm. You are
But
you are you are a son
my
of a
dad
you are
say
a son of
always
a sheikh. You are a
it's
son
a
of a
bad.
sheikh.
It's a bad. People just want to give you a bad image and
No,
like don't
I'm not
look at
going. No, no,
YouTube.
no, no. Your dad is not being honest because I'm not. With my respect, your father. Did I give you any bad image? I'm
Mhm.
showing you on the screen what it says. Did I give you a bad image? Did I fabricate something? Bad image is I, me, or you fabricating something does not exist. Correct?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
correct.
This is the image in front of us. We did not add anything. It says the boys. As simple as that. So where is the bad image? I'm not making, but now from inside you, you discover that this is kind of a
Hmm.
sexual and this is disgusting. And even if it's not sexual, I mean, what kind of religion?
Yeah.
My happiness is based on in humiliating and child abuse for for kids. They have no fault. I mean, why kids? What for?
Mm.
And remember, according to Islam, in the heaven of Allah, there is no cooking, there's nothing. I mean, your clothes will never wrinkle, they will never be ruined, you will never take a shower, you will
No.
never do poo-poo. So what the servants for? What the servant for? Even
I don't know.
even the trees will even the trees will bend down for you so you can eat the fruit. You don't even need to grab the fruit. The tree will bend down for you. So what the servants for? But I have a news for you, Omar.
Uh,
Do you like to recline on a couch? Do you like that? Do you like to have couch? Is that like a dream for you to have a
yeah.
couch? Man, Allah, He gave us a promise. We will have me and you a couch. What do you think about this promise? Don't you think it's silly that we'll be reclining in a couch in the heaven and around us boys?
In heaven.
Huh?
Yeah, it is kind of sketchy.
Hmm. Okay, and then we are going to eat any fruit we like. What does that mean? What is this? This is heaven of Allah, and we are going to eat from the flesh of birds. And then here the version. So now our belly is full, my stomach is full. It's time to go down to the penis. And now the houris are waiting, brother, because my stomach is full and your stomach. Omar, do you think we will have like neighbor
Yeah.
villa, me and you? If I convert to Islam, I will take a villa next to you and like, hey Omar, what are you doing? You said to me, ZB, I'm having sex now because I just finished eating falafel. I mean, what is that, Omar? What is this?
Yeah. When you explain it, it sounds more like porn. So
It is porn. And then look here. Do you know how your women look like in the heaven, Omar?
uh, not really. They don't describe the look.
No, it is described. The prophet, he described them. Actually, even the Quran described them. Look what your prophet he said. He said, this is in Sahih Bukhari. This is very authentic.
Mm-hmm.
That the women in heaven, you will see the houris, you will see the marrow of their bones. Do you see it? You will see the marrow
Tomorrow, the bones. Yeah.
of their bones. Do you like marrow of the bones, Omar? What do you think about having women and we can see the marrow?
No.
No, I think you are mistaken. Let me show you a picture so that will make you change your mind, because I find it very, very, very beautiful, actually, very hot. You know, we have to be honest. Let us see. Just to give you an idea how the women in the heaven of Allah they will look like based on the description of a prophet Muhammad, may Allah pray on him. Okay, this is how the women of the heaven of in the heaven of Allah they will look like. I want you to look in the screen and focus carefully, but please behave like because it's very tempting. It's very tempting. So we cannot just for safety and security, we cannot lose our self. This is how the women in the heaven of Allah she will look like. What do you think about this beauty?
Wait, I cannot. No.
What no?
Is it like the picture with both?
Yeah, this is how she will look like. Your prophet he said, those women in heaven they are so white to the point you can see through their bones. By the way, I have a picture like this in my bedroom. I have like many of them, like around me because I'm single. So I like to be tempted from time to time. So I printed those pictures and I put them all over even if I go to the kitchen, like in my dishes, I printed those. Like when I look at the dish I want to eat, I want to see something so beautiful. I look. Do you see high heels? Do you see that?
It looks scary. Yeah.
Huh?
Looks scary.
Oh, look at this. This is what you will be doing in there in heaven. Let us skip this one. Look at this. So beautiful. What do you think?
What is that?
I mean, come on. I mean, Islam is so beautiful, brother. I mean, look at this. This prophet he chose. I mean, perfect. Look at this posing. Like, man, very tempting. And this is what your prophet said. Compare. I'm not making things up. Here we go. Your prophet he says they are so white to the point. They are so beautiful, pure. By the way, it's not the pure. They are pure in the case of, like they are so white to the point. They are transparent. Does it say transparent in front of you? Does it say?
No.
Read the hadith. It says transparent. Correct?
Yeah. Who will be so beautiful, pure, and transparent?
Okay, and then he says, and the marrow of their bones of their legs will be seen through the bones and the flesh.
Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know what to say. you make me like I don't know now about Islam.
So why you don't leave Islam, Omar? You don't sound like a stupid person for me. I mean, isn't it obvious that this guy is trying to tempt us with the stupid things? Those Arab, they like white women, and Muhammad is exaggerating with his false promises to the point he claimed that we are going to have women who their bones, their marrow of their bones. By the way, Omar, I like that because if your wife she eat your meal in the fridge, now you know who ate it. I mean, look, think about it. You can see what is inside the stomach. All the shit inside, you will see it too. That's beautiful too, you know. So I mean, what this guy is
No.
talking about, how Muhammad can be a prophet of God, and what kind of a promises somebody
Is it like is it like in the boat? What I heard too is like first Quran Muhammad has Aisha like I think Aisha burned it or it get burned, so they don't have the real Quran.
I,
You
I,
know what I'm talking about?
I understand. Say again.
You know the first Quran Muhammad has.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aisha. I don't know if Aisha or it gets burned up. They like put fire, like it disappeared. So
All the Quran of
one
Muhammad
of
is
the
not only Aisha.
Khalifa they memorized it and
Nobody
they
memorized
read it
anything.
down.
No, no, no. You see, they collected the Quran from many people who memorize. Each one who memorized a verse, they put it there, but they don't have one person who memorized everything. They don't. And
Yeah.
the Caliphate, Uthman, he burned all the Qurans. So, Omar, what do you think? Be honest with me. Do you think this is a prophet of God? He will say such a thing?
No, not really.
Okay, so why you don't say I'm out of Islam? You just said not really. Why you don't say I'm out of Islam? You are watching my videos for two
I'm
years.
scared of my dad, the coach.
What he will do to you because he's a sheikh? What he will do? You think he will harm you?
He'll- No, it will say like go out of the house and
Ah, because so you are afraid from losing the house? He owned the house?
no, the family.
Oh yeah, okay, well, my friend. You see, which one is better? If your family really are a family, they will never denounce you, no matter what you do. But if they are a fake family, then they will do. Right? I mean, you did not do any
That's
crime. Did
true.
not do any crime. You did not do anything. You know, this is stupid. You don't believe in this garbage. So why your family, if they really they love you as a family, why they will reject you? It doesn't make sense. And you know what? If they reject you for being truthful, well, you don't want them then. The whole world is full of people. We are living in Earth, have 7 billion human beings. You can find a better family than your family. And let me tell you something. I don't believe in a family thing.
Uh-huh.
I believe that anyone is good to me is my family. Your brother can be a person who hurt you. Is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
that's
family
true.
is somebody is good to you, my friend. It's not a person who is from your blood. At least the one who choose to be your closer friend to you, he choose to be. He is not forced to by like by birth because your brother is your brother by birth, right? You did not choose him. He did not choose you.
Exactly.
So a person who is a stranger is good to you. He can be better to you than your brother. So what do you think, Omar? Are you willing to announce that you are out of Islam?
It's kind of yeah.
Yeah,
I
you are out of
I can't
Islam.
say
Okay, well, I'm so happy for you,
out
Omar.
of this now.
All right, Omar, sound good. So, guys, we have here a gentleman. His name is Omar. He is a son of a sheikh, and he decided to leave Islam. Wonderful, wonderful, Omar. I'm really happy for you, Omar. What do you think about Christianity now? What do you think about the Messiah, the Christ?
Like the Messiah of the Christ. I've heard a lot of beautiful things.
Okay.
So,
So, what about I invite you to
but I
accept the
don't know. I
Messiah?
don't know the main things.
Okay, well, like the main things you see, the Messiah simply, it's not a secret that we as a Christian we believe that God he came to us in a person, in a man, as a man, and this man he is extremely wonderful, yet he is God in the same time.
Uh-huh.
He commit no sin because he is a man as God in the same time, and because he's Almighty God, you know, he is perfect. Doesn't matter if he is a man or
Uh-huh.
not. The man is just a shape, is a look, but God is God. So the Messiah, he is a wonderful person who came to this earth, and he, you know, he wanted our salvation, and still he wants you to be saved right now. And I invite you to accept him. If you have any question about him, I will be happy to answer you.
Right now, yeah.
Okay, yeah, right now if you want, if you have any question, because you see, for me, I do my duty as a Christian. I will be
Uh-huh.
happy that the Bible says a happiness will be in the kingdom of God for one person is saved. So today I will do
Uh-huh.
my best to make a happiness happen in the kingdom of God, for God is love and he loves us all. He loves you even though you were from a Muslim family, or maybe 5 minutes ago you were a Muslim but now you are not. He loves you, so he wants you to be saved, and I invite you to accept the Messiah. And that's why I'm asking you, if you need to know something, about the Messiah, I will be happy to answer.
Yes, but right now it's really difficult to
All right,
have a question.
no problem. Maybe I will let you think carefully about things you want to know about Christ. I advise you to read the Bible, and read the Bible with
Yes.
open heart. But I tell you from now, the heaven of the Messiah, there's no women, there's no boys, there's no falafel, there's no hummus,
Uh-huh.
for he is noble, and
Yes.
he all on his heaven is like him, is the
Mm-hmm.
likeness of God. You see, because God is high, he will not promise us something silly. So he will give us happiness which cannot be described, but have nothing to do with sex, have nothing to do. All of this is something temporary. Sex was exist, God, made by God actually, for a reason, so we can
Mm-hmm.
reproduce, not for sexual pleasure. This is not the purpose. Muhammad, he made it the purpose of life, a
Mm-hmm.
purpose of heaven. That's not true. That's not what heaven is about. And God, who can make us happy for eating some fruits, enjoying the taste of a fruit, he can make us happy in a way we cannot even imagine without eating anything. So he will give us a nature, and the Bible says he and she, they will be the same as angels. So you will be the same as an angel in heaven of God, which means you will be free of all addiction, free of all needs. Muhammad will make you a slave of needs. In earth, maybe you need to have sex once or twice a week or once a day. In heaven of Allah, you are addicted to sex. You have sex 24 hours, 7 days a week for eternity. That is addiction, and that is not happiness. And what is the point of having sex with women who will be jailed in my house for eternity? How boring. Nothing to do except sex and food.
That's true.
So my friend, I'm happy to have you here. I'm so glad that you left Islam. And if your father, who is a sheikh,
Yeah.
he is upset because you left Islam, if you tell him that, he is willing to talk to me, I will be happy to have him, and I will speak to him with all the respect he deserves.
Okay, but I will let you know. But if I have more question about Christianity,
Sure. You can always contact me, my friend. You are welcome, Omar. It was nice and pleasure to meet you. You are a very
where here
here.
or
Yeah. When I go on YouTube, always call me when I go on
yeah?
YouTube, and after you text me first, because sometimes we don't take a call if we are busy or talking to somebody else, right? So text me, and
Okay.
if I am live and we can take calls, I will be happy to talk to you again. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Happy,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome, Omar. I'm really glad to talk to you. You are a very
Thank
nice
you.
gentleman, and I respect you. I respect the
Yeah,
way
and
you
and
talk.
I appreciate your work too. Actually.
You're welcome, my friend. God bless. Thank you very much. And I
Yeah.
will pray
Thank
for
you.
you.
Bye bye.
And I ask all the Christians to pray to Omar and to his family to understand what a decision he made. And I pray for him too, that he will see the truth better and better and getting closer. And soon he will accept the Messiah as his own savior. And then life is never as before. You have a new life with the Messiah, and you will be reborn again. And you will not know what does that mean until you live that again, my friend. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Thank you, Omar,
Thank you very much,
take care.
Christian.
Take care, my
Have a
friend.
good day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.